Welcome, Aquarius. This is going to be your February love reading. Hope everybody is doing well. Okay, so we have the Nine of Wands. So something here may be testing your strength from what I'm seeing. But we have the Six of Wands, so there's advancement. So it's like, you know, when you feel like things are about to fall apart or things are getting really, really heavy, that's when we have the biggest breakthroughs, right? So this is more of like winning energy after everything you've been going through here, okay? That's what's coming through. And we have the Three of Wands. There may be a little bit of delays, but I do see is that something's working in your favor. Now with the Emperor in reverse, it is showing some type of energy where someone is kind of acting a little like acting from insecurity. Could be a bit emotional here. Someone is not really being their best self. Let's just say that. There's a lot of lack coming from this Emperor energy. There's a want of control, but also there's a bit of toxic ego here. Okay, somebody that's very unhealthy. Let's get right into it. Aquarius. Well, let's see. All right. I feel like someone here is definitely being a bit manipulative. Not gonna lie. The Eight of Swords is like something in your mind. It's like, okay, you're seeing, it's like hard to see something, but you're seeing it. But it's just like, it's like you're more in your head. This person's in their head, but they're feeling defeated and conflicted. The challenge could be work or putting in the effort or delays in some type of material, like money, or trying to put the effort in, but nothing's following through. We also have the High Priestess. So in the past, it's showing like there's a lot of silence or being still, but there's an inner knowing here. In this person's mind, they have the Knight of Pentacles, and then their action towards you is the Empress. In the near future, we have the Eight of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. All right, so we have the Empress and the Emperor. It looks like somebody here, it looks like there's like this wish, but something is not really being fulfilled at this time. There's a bit of stuck energy, a bit of one-sidedness, but I feel like somebody's like giving you mixed signals. It could be very exhausting, whoever this may be, but we do have the Eight of Cups. So let's go ahead and clarify. What is this Eight of Swords? Yeah, the King of Wands. You may be dealing with somebody who's very manipulative, who's very selfish, who makes a lot of excuses, who blames others, who puts, you know, who like says things but doesn't really mean them or follow through. And what I mean about that is that there will be like some promises here, but then they backtrack or they end up procrastinating. But this person here with the Queen of Cups, this is an energy of insecurity. Okay, so it's showing the King and Queen. So this person obviously has emotions, but when it comes to emotions between you and this person, it feels like there's a distance in that. There's like not too, like feels like it's hard to be on the same page emotionally. And it feels like someone gets very cold and emotionally unavailable, which makes you feel like you need to protect yourself too. So it's just a very difficult dynamic from what I'm seeing here, Aquarius. Yeah, it feels like somebody like makes these promises and doesn't follow through with them. They could be very immature when it comes to certain things. We do have the Six of Cups a lot. Maybe you have a lot of history with this person, or you just really know this person very well. For some of you guys, it's just like don't really trust them because how they react is very immature. The Five of Coins is coming through with the Lovers. So like, I feel like somebody here really wants to recover a situation, but it's kind of difficult when you're dealing with somebody who doesn't really is there for you emotionally and can switch up very quickly. We do have the Knight of Pentacles in their thinking. Yeah. So they're feeling like something is unsatisfying. They're seeing very clear now. Like they just feel unfulfilled within their life, within the situation. They feel like something's not following through. They feel like a failure. To be honest, they feel like a failure, and this is what's making them the Emperor in the reverse. So instead of like doing something about it, this person is kind of like giving up and having more of a power struggle, kind of being immature on how they're speaking, how they're acting, kind of, you know, reacting more from a power or a place of insecurity, wanting to dominate and to control things, but really have no right to. It's like they want to be this emperor, but they're not acting like one. So they feel like they failed you. They do. They do. And it looks like they are, whatever's coming in the near future, it looks like the Ten of Cups is coming in. But there is something, it's just so interesting because it's like somebody wants to make truce. It's hard to walk away from you. And they really look at this as like a lot of happiness and like they want this. But the Ten of Cups is coming in because there's like some type of fulfillment coming in after some hardship, but somebody doesn't want to fight anymore. Somebody does not want to fight anymore. They don't want to deal with this fight, this clash. But the only thing is about this outcome by this person kind of being immature, it's coming from a very impulsive place. Like this person's coming in as unpredictable. Like 1 minute, these promises come in, there's a little bit of consistency, and the next they switch. The Seven of Swords is saying that somebody's trying to get away with something. They're having a lot of self-doubt. They're coming in as a weak leader. That's the King of Wands too. Like they're not really a leader. They're not really taking decisive action. It's like this person can go in either direction, but it's like walking away from something that really makes this person happy, but they're so impulsive and reckless that they do things because they're just immature, my friend. This is a very selfish energy, Aquarius. This is a very selfish energy that you're dealing with. And they feel like a failure, but they're not doing anything to be better. It's like, oh, I'm finally seeing my worth, yet I still feel unworthy of your love. Okay. I feel like this person just doesn't know how to be true to themselves or be consistent or be true to others. It's like they don't know what they want. They need time. They're very up in the air. Like 1 minute yes, the next minute no. It's like very confusing. But when it comes to long term, they see long term with you. This may be a twin flame energy. But twin flames are like, they always come back together, or they can come back together, but one will learn the lesson and the other one won't. And so usually one twin flame will grow out of the other and move on, while the other twin flame is stuck wanting the other person back. But it's more of like, but they're still not learning the lessons or trying to learn from this. So I'm just seeing a lot of indecisive energy and impulsive energy. A lot of promises that have been broken, a lot of things that they've done that have really affected this connection. Yeah. Space. I need to take a step back because I'm still trying to figure out what I want. See, I don't know what I want. My heart is opening and I'm ready. I'm upset and I need some time to cool down. This person's all over the place. It's like if one thing doesn't work out, then they jump to another thing. It's like this person doesn't know how to be grounded and just be like, okay, this is my decision. This is what I'm going to do. And this is how it's going to be. Due to their impulsive behavior or their own sense of failure, or them not learning how to take constructive criticism, or them not being open to like their mistakes or them taking accountability for the long term and making that change, it's causing a very big disruption in the connection regardless. This can be like marriage, could be you guys could be parents, have children for some of you guys, but it's just showing like a very like, I'm gonna do what I want out of impulse and I don't care about the consequences. Okay, this person feels like they could be their true self around you. They do look at this as a divine counterpart, but their ego is getting in the way. This is very hurtful energy. This is somebody who can be very cold, can be very aggressive, can be very like calculated, and it's all due to them feeling powerless. So they start manipulating or start being, you know, this other energy. This is tough. I feel a lot of you guys have dealt with this person. And if you do like co-parent or you do have to have contact with this person, it's just like very frustrating. But in your energy, it feels like you're winning here, okay? Spirit is saying set rules and boundaries in this situation. You be the leader here, which you are, and make a wish. Your wishes are going to come true. Everything is going to be great. And honor your uniqueness. Be original. And more travel. Get moving. Live your life a little, you know? I don't know. I just, like, this reading is kind of straight to the point. It's, when you see the Emperor in the reverse, they're not willing to compromise. They more want control of the narrative, or they want control of how things play out. But in reality, in the end, just due to their broken promises, due to their immaturity and how they can't talk things out and how they're coming up with their selfish behavior and what benefits them, and it's me, 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 it's making them it's making them be impulsive because they don't know how to regulate their emotions. They don't know how to compromise or take that, again, constructive criticism. Instead, they look at it as more of an attack. Yeah. Spirit's saying connect. You're being asked to connect with others in meaningful ways. Sometimes it's helpful to get new perspectives and to simply be around other people. You're in need of this right now, and deep connections will benefit you in many ways. That's why Spirit's like travel or do something for yourself. Sometimes just being stuck in a connection or like focusing too much on what other person is doing. Sometimes it's just better to just do things on your own, because we cannot force people to change. We can't make them do things. It's just very difficult. But I do see the Seven of Swords. And I do see somebody that's very weak and powerless. And there may be a decision made of some type of ending. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing here for you guys. If you guys are interested in a personal reading, you could go ahead and click in the description box below, and it'll take you to my page to book a reading with me. Just hit next available to see if there's any cancellations for February, but March is definitely open. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I'll see you guys soon.